Hi guys, I'm Alexander,
I'm Liv.
and we are
Sibling
Sibling Rivalry. New reaction channel. Hope you like our reactions. Today we're going to be reacting to Greece, 10 things that shook tourists in Greece. We're obviously from America. I've never been to Greece, have you?
Nope. We've been to a lot of places, but not Greece.
A lot of places, but not Greece. Want to go real bad.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
probably
know.
why we chose this video.
Yeah, and I don't know much about like the modern Greek culture, so.
All right, and the video is by Wolters World. Be sure to visit his site and
We'll link
follow
it in
him.
the.
We'll link it in the description. Before we get started, go ahead and like and subscribe. I've always wanted to say that. All right, so let's get started.
Yes, fellow travelers, Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're in Ios Nikolos. Yes, I know I'm butchering the name, but it's Greek, and you're never going to get the names right. So
Ios Nikolos.
Never heard of it. Ooh, that looks good.
Come here to Greece. The first thing that kind of shocks tourists is the whole nah, nah, nah. And you're thinking nah means no. No. Nah means yes when you're here. So you'll say, hey, is this something good I should eat? And they go, nah. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll get something else. And they look at you like, dude, I just told you that was the good stuff. What are you doing? Or you might ask, hey, is the beach this way? And they go, nah. And you're like, oh, so you go the other direction. Look, nah means yes.
Nah means yes.
No. Okay, so that's what
Ohi.
frustrates and shocks tourists the first time they come here, because the people are really friendly here, but that is one of those things, okay? Now, the second thing that might shock you when you come here are the beaches that are sprinkled with these beautiful purple tourists. Look, the beaches in
Purple?
you're in Crete, or you're going to Peloponnese, or wherever, the beach
It's like-
are awesome.
Oh,
and the sun is
super burned.
fantastic, but you
It's
have
like
to remember to wear sunblock,
10 degree
people.
10
Look, I
degree
know my face
burns.
is pretty
Yeah.
nothing
Purple?
compared to
Sounds
what I've
like-
seen a lot of
see a
Scandinavian
doctor.
tourists.
Oh,
They get here
that's-
and they're all pasty white.
It's like hospital
You notice there's this nice breeze
status.
going here. You don't mind the 35, 40 degrees Celsius or the 90 to 100 degree weather when you're here, because the wind doesn't
Sounds like Florida.
feel that hot. And so you go
Probably
there,
not
you're
as
like,
humid,
"No,
though."
I'm not getting burned. I don't feel any heat on me here.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, he says I don't feel
You see
heat.
the tourists literally go from super white in the morning to super purple by the afternoon. So please.
I wonder why it wouldn't be humid if it's like just absolutely surrounded by ocean.
Purple
Oh.
you can get when you
I
are
don't know.
here.
I definitely feel it in Florida.
You will see when you are here. Now, the third thing that shocks tourists when they come here, and being married to
He
to
looks a little
Greek woman,
purple.
I can tell you, it's Greek time. Your concept of time does not mean the same thing here in Greece. When
That's
someone
true.
tells you 5
Well,
minutes,
in Europe anyway.
probably means like 15. Just know with Greek time, you always have to have a lot of patience when you go there, or just realize
They take their time.
whatever time they tell you and add like an hour.
So it's like
Something like
whenever
that.
we go out to
It's
eat.
Yeah.
A little frustrating, a little shocking.
Yeah.
Now,
I
It'll
feel
be
like I have a
five
problem.
5 minutes.
Greek time, it does not work when you're
Hour
talking
later.
about trains, buses, planes,
Yeah, I don't
stuff
think
like
anyone
that.
in our family
That
is
stuff is usually on time, but
perpetually
just know
not on time.
Greek time is a different kind of time. And speaking of
We run on
taking
Greek
planes,
time.
This is what I saw whenever I've flown in Greece.
Exactly.
And the fourth thing that's going to shock you is the line culture here, or I should say lack of line culture. Because remember, Greek time, I want to take my time, siga, slowly. So just know, line culture, not really a big thing here in Greece. It's more about mad dash. kind
What
of
if
smushing
what if we
Elbowing.
what if we did that? That was not true at all. Like we're just trying to get to the front. Everybody's like, "What?
Whoa,
in-
whoa.
What are you doing?"
The next thing that's going to shock you when you come here is when you drive
Probably.
in Greece.
Walter.
You're going to enjoy places like Crete, or really going to explore the Peloponnese and stuff like that.
Crete's
You
that
need
big
to rent a
island
car.
underneath.
Now, heads
Yep.
up to my American friends, you have to have an international driver's license to rent a car here. If you're from Europe, you're okay.
I
But
didn't know
US,
that was a
you
thing.
gotta have that. And when you
International
drive,
driver's
the
license.
Greeks, they're all like little rally drivers and stuff like that. But what's really kind of crazy is when you're going around places like Crete or other places, sometimes there's smaller roads and hilly roads and stuff like that. Now, the next thing that's going to shock you to come here is the hospitality of the people. Look, if you try a little bit of Greek out on people,
Oh,
they're
that's
gonna be
not
so
shocking
happy,
at all.
so warm and inviting to you that yes, you might get invited to go to somebody's house or go to a reopening of a church or whatever. And the people really take in foreigners. They take in people that are their friends, people they feel that are family, people they really like. They take them in and they show them such a good time. I can't tell you how many old Greek men are now friends of mine because we've been drinking some Retsina or some Raki together and just talking about
That sounds
things.
like fun.
And if they didn't speak much English, we
Oh, yeah.
still did okay. because the hospitality here, the Greeks really
Nay.
take you in, and what leads off of
Nay.
that friendliness and helpfulness. Oh, they also speak English
doing so
really,
good, Al.
really well here in Greece.
Thank you.
Or in Greece, young people.
Oh,
to
hi?
older
Was
people,
that how
so
you say
that's
no?
fantastic.
Oh,
But
God.
another thing that kind of
don't
leads
know.
on from that hospitality side of it is when you go and you eat here,
Probably.
the sizes of the portions. Look,
Oh,
I'm a big
finally,
American
okay.
man, and these big American men likes big American meals and stuff like that. Here in Greece, they've got even bigger size meals. And you'll be
I'm
shocked how much
perfect.
they want to feed you
Finally.
and feed you.
All right.
We have
Some
such a
more.
bad
I know
reputation
our
in
don'ts
America.
Greece, I said,
Finally,
look,
someone else.
If you get invited to a Greek's house, don't eat for like 12 hours beforehand because they will feed you.
But we get the
and
fat
water you, and then feed you some
reputation.
I
more,
know.
and then
They
They
just
eat
get
a
the
lot of
portion
healthy
sizes.
portion
They eat a lot of
sizes
healthy
are
food. We eat a
enormous.
lot of shitty
So
food.
Oh
it's
yeah,
tough
look
to
at that.
share with people. So you got
That
four
all
Fresh.
looks
people,
super
you
good.
get 3 dishes and share like that. You can always order more.
What?
And there's
Looks
thing
like
is
a
the food here
calzone.
is fantastic and it's fresh and you'll eat tons of local food.
Ooh.
If you're here in
Looks
Crete,
like you'd
you're going to
like
eat
that.
Cretan food or Cretan food. If you're in other
What
parts
was
of
it?
Greece, there's all the
Seafood?
seasonality.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're really going to love it.
I
One
love
of the things I
seafood.
love the best is the seasonal fruit and vegetables you'll have, and you'll see when
my
you
God.
finish your meal,
I
they'll
can
bring
only
some fruit.
imagine.
You have dessert. It'll be watermelon now in July, and other times of years it'll be sika or figs, and you'll have that, and it's so great. But by the time they bring it to you, you're like, oh, I'm so full, I cannot eat anymore. Ugh. You might notice it looks like a lot of buildings aren't finished. Maybe there's a stairwell that doesn't have the railing, or maybe there's some rebar sticking out of the top of a building. Look, the safety measures here, or the safety codes, I should say, are not as strictly enforced, it seems like, as in other places.
Those just look like
if you don't
ruins.
finish your building here in Greece, finish it all off, you don't have to pay the taxes on it quite yet. So
You
that
could just
might
call it
drive
ruins
some
and people
more
wouldn't
to
know
leave
them
a few
either.
things unfinished. So that might be something to look out for. But you will be shocked
Yeah,
to
the-
see some things and go, man,
The stuff he's showing on the screen right now are just old ruins.
So just know for that. And
They're
if you're
unfinished
adults,
buildings.
not really a big issue, but
You
if
know,
little kids, you
like
might
the
wanna pay
roof,
attention to
ceiling.
some of those things.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing
The
that's gonna
walls.
shock you is visiting the
They haven't put 'em in yet.
One, 'cause the islands here, whether you're going to Crete,
Been a couple hundred years, but they'll get around to it.
whatever, they are gorgeous with amazing beaches, like I talked about before. Great regional food, but they get packed with tourists this summer, like insane packed.
Yeah.
Okay. What's crazy in the wintertime, they're
tourists
almost
are
empty. Here in
obnoxious.
Crete, we get snow and
We know
rain,
all about
and that
tourists
kinda
in Florida.
shocks people. They say, oh,
I'm just
I'll go
kidding, we're in
off season to the
Jacksonville.
islands, it'll be great.
They're all in
You'll be
Orlando.
shocked how empty it will be and
Hey, I went to
how
school
not
there.
And
how Greece you
Miami.
expect it to be. So just a heads
Oh,
up
yeah.
for
Tampa
that one.
somewhat.
But in general,
Not
the islands
Jacksonville,
are
though.
Yeah.
fantastic, so
Everyone
do
thinks
definitely come here.
Miami
I
is
will
all of
say, though,
Florida,
you might
and
be
Florida
shocked
is
if you
Miami.
take those ferries and you don't get a room,
Well,
or
and
you don't
Orlando.
fly to the islands, and you've got an
Well, it's just
overnight
like Disney
ferry,
World.
but you
Disney
have
World.
no
Disney
room,
World
and
and
you're
Miami.
Universal
trying to watch your stuff
Studios.
while you're in the restaurant. Now, another thing that might shock you when you come to Greece, which I don't think would be very shocking, is all the ancient Greek and Roman artifacts you do find in Greece. Yes, you do go up the Acropolis.
Not
to
shocking.
That's-
see that. You
that's
go to
what I'm
Delphi
looking for,
and
too.
see that
That's
things
what I
there.
wanna
You
go
to
for.
Marathon, you go
Love
to
ancient
Olympia,
Greece.
You go to all these
Yeah.
places. Here, you go to Knossos in Crete. You see
Yeah.
history. The stuff you read about in your textbooks in school, it's happening here. It happened here.
Delphi,
You can go
the
see it and
Oracle
take a
at
part of
Delphi.
it. And the people love their country, and the pride they have in Greek history will come out in the food, in the conversations you have, in the museums you go
That's
to,
the cat.
how well kept up they are, how much people care about them, and how much they share in them. And that's what's awesome is you have these historic places and sites you can go to. I mean, I love
Yeah.
Athens, but going
We
to the
both
old
love
capital of
history, so
Nicaea and hiking up
Greece
to the
would be the
fortress on
perfect
top of
place
the
to go
hill
visit.
is one of the things you got to do. And you have these things with the monasteries.
Gotta go to
you can go to and get,
Athens,
you know,
Sparta.
on the little cable cars
What's the
up
one
and
with
stuff
the
like that.
Santorini?
There's so many cool places to
With
check
the blue
out
and white
that
buildings?
It's not just a beach vacation place. It's history. There's cool cities and
Pretty
cool
sure that's
places
it.
to go with these wonderful
Check my
people
phone.
when you are here. So some other shocks when you do come here to Greece. We're actually in Athens right now. And one is how much the Greeks really smoke. I mean, you will see ashtrays everywhere. I mean, it's like a 1970s Christmas party.
Yeah, I feel
Every
like
kid making
Europeans-
One of the-
same ashtray for their parents.
one of the
There's
bad
a lot of
things
smoking here,
Yeah.
so just a heads up for that
That'll
one.
that'll shock
Another
us.
thing that shocked
Most
me
of
when
it
they
has
come
been,
here are the
oh, they're so
bathrooms.
hospitable and
Well, I think because we're so well traveled, a lot of things won't shock us. Because we've both been to Europe several times, and Europeans generally still smoke a lot compared to Americans, which
it's
pretty rare to find Americans that smoke, so.
When you go to by the tavernas and the cafes around Greece, especially the small villages, you don't see the yayas, you don't see the grandmas. You see a bunch of old men sitting outside
Lack
the
of
tavernas,
yaya.
talking, having a coffee and a sandwich, and discussing, Greece.
What
and
happened to all
kinds
the
of stuff.
yayas?
where are all the yayas? Where are the grandmas? And it does kind of shock you when you do see that. Now, most places you ask for the bill, they bring it to you, you pay, you leave. Here in Greece, it doesn't work that way. You ask for the bill, oh, they bring you some raki or ouzo or ritsina or something. They bring you a liquor. Like it'll come in a little bottle. You think, oh, am I getting some water to finish off with? No, that's alcohol. If you got kids, they'll bring them something else.
there.
But you have that, and then you have your raki, and they might have a yogurt dessert or maybe some fruit there for you. You have that, and then they bring the bill. And I've seen a few tourists
Can I have the
getting
bill?
shocked, like, no, I don't
Here's
want
the bill.
any more stuff. I want my bill.
Walter said
Look,
you'd bring me
relax.
alcohol.
Siga, siga.
Take your shot
Slowly,
first, and you get the bill.
slowly enjoy Greece, because it is a fantastic place. The food's fantastic. The people are fantastic. Tons of English. Awesome tourism infrastructure. And sun. It's great. Bye from Greece.
He makes a good case.
Thanks, Walter.
Thanks, Walter.
So what do you think?
Man, I want to go to Greece immediately.
Were you shocked by any of the facts?
Um,
Not really.
not really.
I think people who would be shocked are people who don't get out, like don't really travel.
Don't
a lot.
really travel a lot. Yeah.
We sound braggy, don't we? I've been world uncultured, well traveled. No, we were very blessed. Our dad's a pilot, so we've been traveling since we were literally
smallish.
babies. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been a bunch of places, but
Not Greece. One of
not Greece.
the few countries we haven't been to, but the hospitality thing, obviously. Great.
Yeah.
I have friends that are from Greece, Sophia. They're always super friendly, so that wasn't shocking.
The food looks really good.
Oh my god.
And I was excited about the portion sizes. Not shocked. Excited.
I was actually a little surprised because, again, Americans get a bad rap for how much
true.
food we eat, but around the Mediterranean, they're known for like fresh food, so it wasn't shocking, but shockingly delicious looking. So,
Well, that was our reaction to 10 things that shock tourists in Greece. Make sure to give us a like and subscribe if you like the video.
please do leave a comment. Constructive criticism we welcome. This is our first video, so we'll try to improve with time, but be on the lookout for more videos. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.